What is up, folks? My name is DeAngelo, and I got another quick tip for your brain cells. And in today's quick tip, I am talking about the 180-degree rule. Now, the 180-degree rule exists so that your 2 characters, 3 characters, however many characters, maintain consistency as to where they're talking, who they're talking to, and why they're talking to them. If I'm filming this and I'm looking this direction and the camera's over there, what am I doing? That's how some of your videos, that's how some videos come out if you have characters looking the same direction, talking to seemingly air. But this is not going to be a problem anymore because you're going to learn the 180-degree rule, and it's going to be quick, easy, and effortless. So close your eyes. Don't actually close your eyes because you need to see what's going on. But imagine this. You have a circle. Nice red circle. Now imagine through the middle of that circle you have a line, and intersecting both the circle and the line are 2 people. They're on opposite ends of the circle or line, however you want to look at it. Now imagine that there are 2 cameras each filming a person. In order to maintain the conversation where both people end up facing each other, you need to keep both cameras on one side of the line. If you put one camera on one side and the other camera on the other, it'll look strange. They'll look like the video of me when I was talking to the wall because the other person, according to the shot that came before it, will not be looking at them. They'll be looking somewhere random. So if you keep both cameras on one side of the line, you will be fine. That is the rule in its entirety. Keep consistency by keeping the cameras consistent. If you start going ahead and flipping over on lines, people won't know where you're looking. This is bad for the audience. This is probably bad for the editor, if you're not the editor, because they don't know what's going on either. And if the audience or the editor doesn't know what's going on, then you're going to have a bad time. But let's put this abstraction into practice. Here I have a video with 2 subjects, and for reference, this is what the scene looks like. It is a black background, and they're just standing there looking at each other. Imagine them saying words. So once again, they're looking at each other, and there's a line, an imaginary line, mind you, that is separating these people. Just straight down the middle, cutting straight through. Now, imagine that the camera is on one side of the line. Both cameras. I only have one camera, but imagine that there are 2 cameras filming these people. Once again, there's an imaginary line between them. By keeping both cameras on one side of the imaginary line, they end up facing each other. If I were to put one camera on one side and the other camera on the other, they would both end up facing the same direction, and you wouldn't know who they're supposed to be talking to. You'd think there's a mysterious third person that we don't see because they're looking not at each other, they're looking somewhere else. But by keeping it consistent, they're looking at each other, they're looking where they're supposed to be, and they're facing who they're supposed to be talking to. It's not super hard to do in like a 2-subject thing right there, but if you have like 5 people in a conversation who are supposed to be looking at each other, it gets complicated quickly. So it really does pay to pay attention to what's going on and how it's all set up. But, once again, this is a rule, but it's not really a rule. It's more of a suggestion. So when you hear people talk about it, yeah, it's the 180-degree rule, but think of it more as the 180-degree suggestion, because it's just a tip to help you stay consistent and make good images. If you don't know where you're going, follow it. If you know it, creatively break it as you see fit. But if you learned something new, if you thought it was interesting, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like it, share it to someone so they can see it and learn too. If you really liked it, I'd encourage you to subscribe and watch some more videos, because I got all types of videos coming out the wazoo, and they're all pretty educational, and I'm a small YouTuber, I can use the help. But once again, thanks for watching. My name's DeAngelo, and I got your back. Keep on shooting, keep on educating, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.